Mountaintop's choice for news, weather, and live local sports. WYLN, we're your local network.
Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Paula Dagnan. We begin in Weatherly tonight, where police there are looking for a man that they say took off as an officer was attempting to pull him over. Police say Carl Bush is wanted after he took off as the officer stopped him. Police say Bush is known to frequent Weatherly and Freeland. He could be driving a 2003 Toyota Camry, Pennsylvania registration JNJ 5212. If you know his whereabouts, you're being asked to call Weatherly Police at 570-427-4241 or dial 911. Officials have announced a new tool in the state's fight against the opioid epidemic. Attorney General Josh Shapiro says a suspicious activity report form is now available through his department's website, the state health department's website, and within the state's prescription drug monitoring program site.
This reporting tool is now integrated into the PDMP directly. Importantly, the reporting tool can be done anonymously. It is also found on my website, attorneygeneral.gov/RX. So whether you go to our website or you're a PDMP user, you can submit a tip anonymously or with your name. We need better tools. Most importantly, we need more information at our disposal. The people best situated to identify diversion and abuse are PDMP users, like doctors and pharmacists. They know when something looks suspicious or just not exactly right.
Shapiro says medical professionals and the general public can use the form to report suspected illegal diversion of prescription pain pills from doctors' offices and pharmacies. He says reports will go directly to his office's Bureau of Narcotics Investigation, which will determine if an investigation is warranted. Shapiro says diversion arrests in the state are up. Residents in Freeland may see a tax increase in the new year after Borough Council voted earlier this week to raise the millage. Currently, the public can inspect the 2019 budget on the old millage rate, but if the increase is approved, then Council must amend that budget. Property tax rates for 2018 were at 4.2%. Councilwoman Barbara Tilinowski put in a motion to raise the millage to 5 mills for the upcoming year. According to law, Council has to approve the budget, then advertise it for 10 days. A regular meeting will be held Thursday, December 27th at the Freeland Active Adult Center, followed by a special meeting at noon on Monday, December 31st, also at the Active Adult Center. The state is stepping in to help administrators at Freeland Elementary and Middle School improve student achievement. According to Hazleton Area School Superintendent Brian Uplinger, a team of state educators will work with school leaders to implement a plan to help students progress, especially in the areas of math, science, and English. The program is expected to start early next year. Hazleton High School and McAdoo-Calares Elementary and Middle Schools will also be getting help from the state to help students who are behind in state averages. The Hazleton Area School Board is also holding a meeting this evening to discuss options for adding classrooms. That meeting is underway right now, and WYLN will have all the details for you tomorrow night here at 5:30. The third annual End of the Year Forum was hosted by Luzerne County Manager David Pedri last night at the Luzerne County Courthouse. Pedri discussed the progress that the county has made within the last few years, including the launch of the new county website, the reopening of the courthouse rotunda, and the budget deficit, which Pedri stated that the county is now deficit-free. He also talked about challenges that the county faces in the upcoming year, such as funding the upgrades to the 911 communication system and purchasing new voting machines. He also updated the audience on the county's $5 vehicle registration that was approved by council back in May. The fee will take effect in early 2019 and will be collected by PennDOT to help repair county-owned roads and bridges. Pennsylvania's governor says it's time for the state to consider whether to legalize marijuana for recreational purposes. Democratic Governor Tom Wolf made the comment Wednesday while answering questions from the public on Twitter. The governor says more and more states are successfully implementing marijuana legalization, and Pennsylvania should learn from their efforts. Tomorrow is the winter solstice. It's the shortest day of the year for sunlight. This year it arrives with almost a full moon in the night sky and a flood watch in effect for our area. In case you want to greet it, winter will arrive Friday afternoon at 5:23 p.m. Coming up on WYLN News, it wasn't Santa who brought a car to one lucky person today. Santa was actually busy visiting some kids. But first, before we go to break, a check on the forecast. A flood watch is in effect from 1 o'clock Friday morning to late Friday night. Heavy rain moving in could leave 1 to 3 inches on already saturated ground and overflow normally poor drainage areas. Stay with us.
It's okay that everybody ignores me when I drive. It's fine, because I get a safe driving bonus check every 6 months I'm accident-free. Because I don't use my cell phone when I'm driving, even though my family does and leaves me all alone. Here's something else. I don't share it with Mom. Right, Mom? I have a brand new putter you don't even know about. It's awesome.
Safe driving bonus checks only from Allstate. Switching to Allstate is worth it.
Visit your local Allstate agent, the McNeilis Agency in Hazleton at 1092 North Church Street, or in Hometown in the Hometown Village Square.
Jay, I just wanted you to know when we purchase a dealership, we're facing some tax burdens. If we don't take some losses now, we're going to have to pay the IRS.
Okay, Jeff, if that's what we got to do, I'd rather give it to the customers than give it to the man. So now through the end of the month, all remaining inventory will be sacrificed. Discounts will never be bigger, rebates never larger. Don't miss this tax eliminator sale. I'm going to take the deals nobody else will even think about taking.
Don't forget about our $2,000 New Year's giveaway, now to the end of the month.
Well, there's $2,000 we can write off.
In preparation for the Christmas season, Antonia's Jewelry and Repair is filled with special collections for this season of joy. We offer a variety of watches, including Bulova. Fine diamond jewelry in yellow, white, and rose gold. Engagement rings that can be custom designed so it is one of a kind. Diamond anniversary bands, rings, pendants, earrings, and more. Full service jewelry and watch repairs. Stop in to see Tony, formerly from Howard's Jewelers. Let her help you pick the perfect gift. Antonia's Jewelry and Repair, 289 Airport Road in Hazel Township.
It's the most wonderful time of the year to win a car from the United Way of Wyoming Valley. Our Julia Wiegand talked to the lucky winner of the 2018 campaign and has the story.
For the 7th consecutive year, Motor World Toyota has provided a generous donation as a major incentive prize in United Way of Wyoming Valley's annual campaign.
This is one of our favorite days of the year because it is, we've campaigned for the last several months. We work hard, trying to raise dollars, and this is the day that we get to recognize all of our donors.
One lucky donor in particular to the 2018 campaign pushed to start a Christmas present she'll never forget. With a little help from the partnership, Wegmans Floral Team leader Kathy Riley was chosen at random this morning to receive a 2-year lease on a brand new Motor World Toyota Camry.
I'm speechless. I'm just so grateful to Wegmans, the United Way, and wow, I'm grateful and thankful and it doesn't even seem real. This is amazing. Thank you.
With the help of Riley's donations this year, she was able to qualify for the campaign's giveaway this holiday season.
You know, it's always nice and it's always a thrill for us to be able to recognize an employee from a company that is just so supportive like Wegmans is, and Kathy's reaction was just awesome. The car giveaway is just such a gift to the campaign. It is truly an incentive, and then when the winner really needs it and is excited about it, and that's just a priceless reaction. When it gets emotional, it's kind of fun.
A housekeeper at Mohegan Sun Pocono discovered that her decision to give back to her community through United Way resulted in her being the grand prize winner in last year's annual campaign incentive drawing. The United Way focuses on childhood poverty in the Wyoming Valley and works hard to address those issues.
1 in 4 children in our community live in poverty, and so we are working on all kind of partnerships and programs to help those children and families in need, and so that's what we're raising dollars. We look to raise about $3.5 million every year. That is a huge challenge, but when we have companies as supportive as Motor World and Wegmans and so many others, we'll get there eventually.
The United Way of Wyoming Valley and Motor World Toyota partnership hopes to continue to create these incredibly moving moments for future holidays to come. Reporting in Wilkes-Barre for WYLN News, I'm Julia Wiegand.
Congratulations, Kathy. Even with his busy schedule, Santa found time today to come to Hazleton and visit the children at Helping Hands Society. Our Julie Stefanovich has more on the big man's visit.
The children were all smiles at Helping Hands Society in Hazleton as students from the Hazleton Area Career Center came bearing gifts. Over 30 students with the host group brought presents for the kids, which were handed out with the help of a special guest.
Wonderful, great group of kids, and I'm very proud and privileged to have them visit us. And we're going to have, our Christmas party. And we wrote a letter, and I'm hoping, I know there's that special someone that's in a red suit and a beard. He's very busy, but we're hoping maybe Santa will stop by if he has time.
And stop by he did. The children all had the chance to sit in Santa's lap and tell jolly old St. Nick what they wanted for Christmas. The annual celebration has been going on for more than 20 years, where the teens and the youngsters brighten each other's day.
It's a beautiful thing because I think everyone is humbled. The children just have a way of making the teenagers, really get that Christmas spirit, and they know they're doing something really wonderful.
Well, this is such a great moment for each one of us involved. The big kids get to give back to the little kids, and then the little kids, their faces light up, and they just really enjoy it. And it's such a nice example of how we can give back to each other.
The teachers and staff at Helping Hands also work with the children to help prepare them for their special visitors.
Well, it's so nice to see them, their faces lighting up, and being in the Christmas spirit and watching them grow is the biggest thing for me, actually. But being able to do this with them, it's just so nice to give them something, again, from the bigger kids and just have them celebrate the holiday. It's such a nice time.
And at the end of the day, all of the kids got to go home with presents and a special story about Santa's visit to share with their families. In Hazleton for WYLN News, I'm Julie Stefanovich.
If you're heading to a downtown Hazleton business, you will not need to feed the meters. The city once again offering free parking to shoppers that are coming in and shopping at those businesses. The city has bags over the meters that read Happy Holidays and free parking throughout the city. It's the third year for the program in the hopes that it will drum up support for local business. Parking is free through January 2nd in the designated areas. Pennsylvania Turnpike officials say they expect 6.3 million vehicles to travel the Turnpike during the holiday period that gets underway today and continues through Tuesday, January 1st. The Turnpike Commission says today and tomorrow of this week are expected to be the most heavily traveled days, with 675,000 vehicles on the roadway each day. Lightest travel days on the Turnpike, December 29th, with around 350,000 vehicles, December 25th and December 30th with about 410,000 vehicles each day. Coming up on Ashland's News Choice, we'll take a visit to Hillside SPCA. Stay with us.
I'm Tony George from the City of Wilkes-Barre, Mayor of the City of Wilkes-Barre, wishing everybody a happy, healthy, and safe, and a Merry Christmas. Take care.
Oh, what fun it is to save during the Big Finish event. Come into All-American Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram today. Experience holiday cheer with the new 2018 Ram 1500 Crew Cab with Ram Cargo Management. Save up to $11,750. Or lease a new Dodge Durango SXT all-wheel drive for just $279 a month for 36 months. And get 0% for 60 months plus $1,000 in bonus cash. Oh, what fun it is to save during the Big Finish event at All-American Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Your safety matters to us, and now we've been recognized for it. Lehigh Valley Hospital Hazleton earned an A in patient safety from Leapfrog Group. This means we're among the best in the nation for patient safety. We provide the expert care you need close to home.
Call Whitetail this holiday season for outside catering of all your holiday parties. Gift cards for trap, skeet, and sporting clays are also available. They're perfect for an experienced shooter, and shooting lessons are always available for first-timers. Call 570-384-2314 or 570-535-6123. Contact Whitetail Preserve Shooting Range this holiday season. Attention WYLN viewers, WYLN TV can now be seen on the Hazleton Service Electric Cablevision HD tier, channel 507, and over the air at 35.1. WYLN, we're your local network.
So when you get an animal or bring an animal into your home, in addition to loving, caring, and feeding for it in the home, there is the medical side of that. You know, every one of us needs a medical exam. Every one of us needs medical checkups. Sometimes we need medicine. It's really important to have your animals evaluated and checked out by a veterinarian at least once a year. You know, if they're young and healthy, you might be able to go 2 years, but it's always best to speak with your veterinarian about what their recommendations are. Vaccinating your animals is something that should be discussed with your veterinarian, and what you choose to vaccinate should be, again, discussed with your veterinarian. But it's really important, specifically for young animals, to have the first series of vaccinations so their immunity is built up at that point. It also takes less risk away from your animal getting infected by someone because they are vaccinated. Rabies is the law for dogs. You absolutely must have a rabies shot unless your veterinarian has given you a reason and a note saying that for whatever reason they choose that you do not have to get a rabies shot. And some veterinarians do that specifically for ill dogs or older dogs, but the law states that you must have a valid rabies shot on your dog and your domesticated cat as well. People sometimes think that because their cats are indoors that they don't have to do that. Well, they do, because here's the scenario. If your cat bites someone, that becomes an issue. If your dog bites someone and does not have updated rabies shot, that becomes an issue as well. So in order to avoid the issue for you yourself and for the animals, you want to make sure that your vaccinations are up to date, particularly rabies. Whatever your veterinarian has recommended, again, you have to have a conversation with a licensed veterinarian. Shot clinics are great, but you still need to check in with a veterinarian. Have a vet check over your dog, cat, rabbit, reptile, whatever, to make sure that all systems are going well. All dogs need to be licensed. And you can do that through your county courthouse, or if you're adopting an animal through the shelter, a lot of times they can provide you with the license. Lifetime licenses are a huge value because you buy it one time, you get the microchip, and they're good for a lifetime. And again, that's also registered through your county courthouse. But licensing is another, and microchipping too, are two ways that should your pet get lost, that they will be able to track that dog back to you, or and they do microchip cats as well, that the animal would come back to you safely. That is your proof. So if you lose your dog and your dog doesn't have a license on and or a microchip, then you've got to show some other form of proof that the dog is yours. And a picture is not always proof. Shot records are proof, veterinary records are proof. But again, licensing, the license comes right back to you. Anybody who finds your dog can go right into the system. A shelter or a veterinarian's office can scan your dog for a microchip, and all the information can come back to you, and you can get your dog back quicker by following through with all of those helpful hints.
Northeast Pennsylvania. Scenic beauty, close-knit communities. We're neighbors helping neighbors. Lehigh Valley Health Network is bringing you leading-edge cancer treatment that's close to home. Robotic surgery for quicker recoveries. World-class heart care and access to top specialists. All from Lehigh Valley Hospital Hazleton and our 15 community locations. Neighbors caring for Greater Hazleton and beyond. The Lehigh Valley Health Network.
Physical Therapy and Balance Centers. It's spelled different because we are different. Physical is unlike any therapy center you've been to before. If you're tired of living in pain, if you want to move better, overcome an injury or balance disorder, or you just want to improve your strength and conditioning, our highly skilled team of medical experts will help you get back to living the life you enjoy. New mentality, new body, new life. Get physical.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
Many holiday bakers are not happy with Hershey this season. Some Hershey Kisses chocolate drops have been missing their signature curly tips at the top. Some holiday cookie bakers got in touch with Hershey, and at first, customer service told them the change was deliberate. But now they say they're looking into the cause. The Freeland St. Anne's Band has been traveling throughout the greater Hazleton area, entertaining audiences with traditional and popular seasonal music since November. Next stop, MMI Preparatory School this Sunday, December 23rd at 1 p.m. The band is now in its 119th year and will perform holiday pieces from the 1940s through the 1970s. Admission to the show is free, and the band is also scheduled to perform at Mountain City. That will be December 21st, Providence Place December 26th, and again at Mountain City on December 28th. If you'd like more information, you can call 570-636-2800. And just briefly getting back to that Hershey story, I guess it's up to me. I'll have to check each one of them to make sure that they do or don't have the curly tip. Don't go away. Remember, you can always get our news update on the WYLN News Facebook page. Now stay with us. A look at today's weather is next on WYLN TV.
Oh, what fun fun it is to save during the Big Finish event. Come into All American Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram today. Experience holiday cheer with the new 2018 Ram 1500 Crew Cab with Ram Cargo Management. Save up to $11,750. Or lease a new Dodge Durango SXT all-wheel drive for just $279 a month for 36 months. And get 0% for 60 months plus $1,000 in bonus cash. Oh, what fun it is to save during the Big Finish event at All American Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Join us this season for holiday programming featuring The Chef Lou Christmas, Holiday Traditions, Holiday Baking with Jen Yamola, Holiday Cooking with Kathy Cucci, Polka Connection, Can Do Christmas, Sounds of the Season, From Saint to Claus, Hometown Holiday, Your Life Christmas Special, First Noel, Holiday Cooking with Helen and Kevin McDonald, Holiday Cooking with Granny Rita. Check out our website at WYLNTV.com for dates and times.
Jay, I just wanted you to know when we purchase a dealership, we're facing some tax burdens. We don't take some losses now, we're going to have to pay the IRS.
Okay, Jeff, if that's what we got to do, I'd rather give it to the customers than give it to the man. So now through the end of the month, all remaining inventory will be sacrificed. Discounts will never be bigger, rebates never larger. Don't miss this tax eliminator sale. I'm going to take the deals nobody else would even think about taking.
Don't forget about our $2,000 New Year's giveaway, now to the end of the month.
Well, there's $2,000 we can write off.